And the smoke that you can see me, the park fire is now 1,000 acres and still 3% contained. Now I'm going to get behind the camera so you can get a closer look at all the smoke that you see right behind me. And keep in mind, this fire started on Upper Park Road, just past Alligator Road. Now I'm gonna zoom in so you could take a closer look at the smoke. You could see those copters right now. They're flying over the area. If you were driving off of Highway 99 here in Glenn County, it is easy to get distracted with all the debris that is laying on both sides of the road. I mean, this is a big, gigantic pile of debris that you see right here. And just to give you a reference, I'm 5'10". Right before you enter Paynes Creek, which is a little up north from here and right off of Highway 36 East, you can see the destruction that the park fire has left behind. So I'm here again at one of the evacuation centers here on Monte Vista Avenue, the Orville Church of Nazarene. Again, this is here on Monte Vista Avenue. And I mean, I talked to a lot of people that are here. Some people are inside the center, while others, I mean, it's a full parking lot for the most part. Others are sitting outside of their car. It's here when the massive tree that you see right behind me fell on top of this complex. Let me move out of the way. You can see that there's a dumpster. You can see that this tree is even blocking the entrance to the house. And let me show you the stud of the tree. It's right next to me. It is so big. As a matter of fact, yes, Haley, I mean, you could take a look right behind me. I'm on Stimson Road, and this entire road right behind me is flooded, and I'm not going to go all the way back there, but department crews tell me that they still need to process this vehicle that you see right behind me, which means that they need to go through it and see if they need to collect. And I wanted him to do an Elvis Presley impersonation. Can you do it for me?
Thank you very much.
There we go. He's a pro at it. Before you get on the road to kick off your Memorial Day weekend, you may need to put some gas first.
And I never evacuated. I couldn't leave the rest of my pets. They're all I had.
Shondell White digs through the remains of what used to be her home, a trailer she had since 2018. In it, her personal belongings, including two of the most important things, her pets and her parents' ashes.
By far the most important to me was my mom and dad's ashes that I didn't have time to go back in to get.
The Apache fire burned 691 acres. The destruction includes White's home. This is all that remains. White tells me she had just gotten home from work when she noticed the fast-moving fire, and before she knew it, fire had reached her doorstep.
It was already, everywhere here was in flames. It was like creeping up over here, over the hills, coming at me from three directions, from the road, from my driveway, from the acreage over here.
But instead of evacuating like she was told to, she stayed behind to save as many of her pets as she could.
I couldn't leave my pets. They're the only family I've got left. I've got nobody else. I couldn't just drive away.
White risked her life for the lives of her pets. However, she only managed to save some. She watched her home burn, and now her and her pets have nowhere to go. In Butte County, I'm Camila Acevedo for Action. Your vehicle is completely destroyed from the outside to the inside. And as it sits in the burn scar of the park fire, fire personnel crews work around it, putting out any hot spots in Alligator Hole and Upper Bidwell Park. Butte County District Attorney Mike Ramsey says this is the vehicle that started the fire.
Evidence has indicated that that vehicle had been set on fire, whether accidentally or intentionally. A little mushy in the evidence right at this time.
Chico Fire Department crews tell me that they still need to process this vehicle that you see right behind me, which means that they need to go through it and see if they need to collect anything. Ramsey says the vehicle was a 2007 Toyota Yaris, a small subcompact vehicle, and when arson investigators arrived on scene, the vehicle was destroyed entirely. And District Attorney Mike Ramsey shares with me more details about the arrest that was just made in relation to the park fire. The suspect is 42-year-old Ronnie Dean Stout II of Chico. Ramsey says a witness had seen Stout in the area with the vehicle.
Was seen with fire in the front of his vehicle, and Mr. Stout, later identified as that person with that vehicle, saw him get in the vehicle get out of the vehicle, and then push the flaming vehicle down the embankment, and then leave from the scene.
Ramsey says Stout was arrested at a Chico residence at 2 a.m. Thursday. He is currently facing a variety of arson charges. However, it is too early to tell what those exact charges are. It depends on the outcome of the fire. Ramsey says it is still an active investigation. In Chico, I'm Camila Acevedo for Action News. Today may be a holiday, but for all first responders, especially here at Fire Station Number 1, it is a regular working day. The morning here started off like normal, checking the truck, making sure all the gear and equipment is ready to go in the case of an emergency. Working on holidays comes with the territory, and these firemen are making the best of it.
Chico's really nice because it's very family oriented. So this place, management encourages families to come by, to have dinner with us, to cook with us.
Fireman Jacob Atlas has been a firefighter for 17 years. He tells me he has spent quite a few different holidays on the clock. And on a day when it's all about tradition, this family has created its own in a unique way.
We've been doing this for the last 13 years, before we even had kids. And so for us, it's just a lifestyle. I work holidays also, so we take turns who's working the holiday, and we just go to either the hospital or the fire department.
I like it. It's like our second family. It's like going to a cousin or another family member's house.
I like it because we get to see Dad, and it's just really fun.
And for the other firemen, in their eyes, they are still celebrating with family.
This is really a second family, and these are, it's more than friends. We live together about a third of our lives.
When it comes to normal business, such as trainings, maintenance, and public education, it is much slower. But when a call does come in, it's go time. And on Thanksgiving last year, there were 37 calls.
Feels good to be able to serve the community, regardless of what day it is.
Just being here today, I really got that sense of family, of unity, and brotherhood from the men that were working here today. Fun fact, I've actually been dancing Folklorico since I was a little girl, but I am very out of practice right now. But all I could remember is the first time I picked up this dress. It's definitely very heavy. It takes a lot of arm strength to be able to do this. And now Francis is going to throw me into the dance, and let's get this exercise. Zapateado plays a major role in Folklorico. In its repetitiveness, it takes. And all you Friends lovers, I know I'm a big fan of Friends, but Friends memorabilia is up for grabs in a 30th year anniversary auction. Happening today, the man suspected of starting the Thompson fire in Orville will be back in court. Spencer Anderson will continue his arraignment in court today and is expected to enter a plea. CAL FIRE officers arrested him in Chico August 22nd. And every Monday, we remind you about an unsolved mystery, an unsolved local missing person case. Today, we are revisiting the case of a man who disappeared from the Magalia area 7 years ago. Justin Woodruff was last seen walking northbound on Skyway near Powelton Road and the DeSabla Reservoir in Magalia in July of 2017. His mother said it wasn't unusual for him to drop out of sight for 2 to 3 months, but he had never gone missing for that long. Today, Woodruff would be 46 years old. He's 5'8", 150 pounds. He has brown hair and hazel eyes and tattoos. If you have information, call Paradise Police. The suspect arrested in the deadly shooting in Reading Thursday morning has had a previous run-in with law enforcement. Action News Now reporter Jesse Angelo tells us about Milton's criminal past. A shooting in Reading this morning left an elderly man dead. Action News Now reporter Jesse Angelo takes a look at what happened and who police arrested. If you swing by Chapman Park in Chico, it may look a little different. Today, the park welcomed 2 brand new mosaic murals. Chapman Elementary School students and Rainforest Art Project collaborated with CARD for 5 months to create these. They sit right in front of the splash pad, and I was out there and spoke with students about their part in the project.
We're super excited because we got to be a part of it, and we're also happy that it's up here and everybody can see the beautiful artwork that we did.
But for those of you who are inside, thanks for tuning in with us. Let's take a look at the current temperatures right now. So in Chico, it's 97, in Reading, 97.
Red Bluff 97, and in Oroville 97. So we're in the high 90s. Luckily, it's not triple digits. Let's take a look at the current winds as well. So we have winds about 10 to 20 miles per hour, 16 miles per hour here in Chico. So it is pretty breezy outside, and it's going to continue to be like that for tomorrow and next week as well. Spoiler alert, it is super hot. Thanks for that, Lauren. Yes. I mean, happy first day of fall. I know it doesn't feel like it, but I hope you guys are kicking off the season in a great way. I'm in a great mood, not just because the Rams won, but because fall is my favorite season. So I'm so excited for it. I'm wearing fall colors, as you can see. We also have some dry weather conditions, some light breezy weather as well. And then that's also for the elevated fire danger concern. Again, just because of heat, low humidity levels, dry weather conditions, and some winds don't mix well. Now, fire danger. So definitely want to emphasize on this. Tomorrow, it's going to be 90 to triple digits, wind about 20 miles per hour, and humidity level 16% to 23%. And then definitely want to keep this in mind. Tomorrow's danger is going to be high because we are going to have some poor overnight recoveries between tonight and tomorrow morning. And then it's going to be some low humidity levels for sure. Now, take a look at the wind gust futurecast for later tonight at about 10 miles per hour as well. Tomorrow morning to start off your Monday, a brand new week, at about 10 miles per hour. And then tomorrow early evening is about 10 miles per hour. We'll start to see some slight pickup in the later evening in certain areas of the valley at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now let's take a look at the satellite and radar. So as I mentioned, we did have that strong storm system already pass over our area. So for us now, we have an upper level ridge that is starting to form, which really what that's going to do is bring us some dry weather conditions and some hotter temperatures. And then we will have a chance for some winds later on in the week because we have a low pressure system that's going to go from the coast moving all the way towards the east. So if you want to walk your dog today, because many of you may be off, take a look at Chloe. Look at how cute she is. She reminds me of my Yorkie, Mila. Shout out to Mila back at home. So, oh my gosh, Chloe, I'm in love with her. So cute. So today would be a great day to walk your dog. I'm going to step off the screen really quick. Up till 12 noon because it'll be 79, but it'll be tolerable. Take a look at the satellite and radar. So we definitely still have that low pressure system moving up to the Pacific Northwest. But for us, really what that means is that we're going to still see some cooler temperatures in our area, still some breezy weather conditions as well. And then as that starts to move towards the east, we will definitely start to get some of that dry weather condition. And that's really what we're going to see towards the middle of the week, some warmer temps.